Another PMP exam prep question. Which of the following defines the user story? Yeah, let me read it again. Which of the following best defines the user story? And usually this happens that we may end up missing this word best. Okay. Option A, user story defines the requirement in developer's language. User story defines a small requirement that can be developed in iteration. User story defines the key product requirements. Okay. User story defines the product goal. I think it's a simple question, but maybe the choices are tricky. I pause and let you pick up your choice, and then I talk about my opinion. Okay, so first thing is we should not forget the word best. Yeah. And then let's explore what are the options we have and how right or wrong they are about the user story. Now, user stories defines the requirement in developer's language. Definitely no, because it is not about developer's language. It is about the user's language. It is all about what user want to do. That's the whole idea of user story. So it is not about developer's language. So that's something out. User story defines a small requirement that can be developed in iteration. In my view, this is the right option, but we will explore it once we come back. We go with C and D first. User story defines the key product requirements. Now, user story can define a key product requirement, can also define non-key product requirement, but it is not much specifically attached to key features or key product requirements. And many times the key product requirements might be large or in size, means they might take few iterations before they get developed. So we can't just say the key requirements of the product are defined in the form of user story. So it's a difficult statement to make. At the same time, the user story might be referring to a key small requirement. The idea of small is too much attached with user story. Yeah. So it's a possible alternative, but when we have an option, better option, then probably we have to sacrifice option C. D, user story defines the product goal. Not, so user story is a small increment of requirement. And how do you define small? It means it should be small enough so that it get done as per definition of done in a given iteration. So the option B, which is primarily talking about, it defines a small requirement that can be developed in an iteration, and the requirement should be adding value to the end user or the consumer of that product, is something which defines best the user story. Yeah. So this is what I can think about user story for this particular question.